Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Bitcoin. We will take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 4 hours. So while this here may look like a couple weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past few days broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance easier to see. And given crypto markets are open 24/7, and since we're heading into the weekend, my goal here is to talk about just broad levels. That way, even if you're watching this video on Sunday, for example, you can ask yourself a set of questions, and that'll keep this video, as relevant as possible to you, for as long as possible. And as I talk right now, as of Friday afternoon, we have a very interesting technical dynamic going on, and that is that Bitcoin is trying to actually break out of this pattern that I've been talking about for quite a while. So for those of you that have watched the past videos, then you've probably grown sick of me just continuing talking about, well, let's just wait and see. Let's get that ad out of the way. There we go. And like I said, just it's wait and see, it's wait and see, it's wait and see. Well, finally something is actually maybe happening worth kind of worth noting, and definitely worth noting. So the first question, and really kind of big question going into the rest of the weekend, and when you the question that you need to ask yourself. So for example, let's say you're watching this Sunday afternoon, that question is, well, where does the price stand relative to 6,600? 6,600 being that level of resistance. If the price is still up above it, that means the breakout is still fully in play, and the bulls have a chance to continue on in the momentum. If the price is, let's say, up at 68, 6,900, well then yeah, at that point the breakout is not only underway, it's just growing and getting that much more powerful. So that's the first question. Now if you answer the question, well actually Clay, I'm watching this on Sunday and the price is back below 6,600, well at that point it's not the end of the world or anything like that. That would just imply that kind of the price movement right now that we're seeing doesn't actually have any sort of true power behind it. Case in point right here. Right there was a breakout. There's no doubt about it. It broke out from that level. But as far as true power in being defined as being able to stay up above that level, there wasn't any true power, and the price fell back below it. So if the price is back below 6,600, then it's essentially just the case of back here where there wasn't any sort of actual power behind this current price movement. So that's kind of the easiest way to keep this chart relevant for as long as possible over the entire weekend. But as things stand right now, a breakout is underway. Now it's just a question of, is this a true breakout or not? So if you're watching this Sunday, then you have a lot more data. So yeah, I'm curious to see where the price will go over the weekend. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.